So they boo each other, think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing out.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
A nice little juke. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. He gets this complete to Cephas. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Minshew sets to throw. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
At the 49-yard line.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. It'll be Minshew again. And he completes it to Westbrook.
Minshew's pass.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Looking to throw again on second down. Minshew. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing the 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
For Galladay, you take a look at the numbers from last week. 5 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
And that gives him 9 for the season, and I've been around the game long enough to know this.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Tavon Austin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterback shake-off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
Maybe trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Anzalone on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down, here's Watson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
The ball carrier.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 45 on second down. Watson, complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down. And these are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 111 yards. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
And he's trying to prove the adage is not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
7, Vikings 3.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially open the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And for them right now, not a done deal. They are holding down one of the final 3 wild card spots with 2 weeks to go. But there are others, Charles, kind of nipping at their heels a bit.
And Brandon, it's always worth keeping in mind, and I have to keep writing it down for myself. Remember, it's 7 teams in each conference now making the playoffs. So that brings more important games to the end of the season. So in theory, more teams alive for a postseason berth later in the year.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Here's Minshew. He's going to drop this one down to Bernard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there, and a Lion first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 10 more there and another 1st down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
4 yards.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now Minshew. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Complete to
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now Bernard. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
5-yard line.
On the jet sweep, here's Westbrook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Bernard.
5-yard line.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Vikings 3.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Rosa's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
Vikings.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
5-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. That good for 22 and a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Patterson on the carry. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Offense. Man, that ain't make no sense.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty. But it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
Kerryon Johnson on the handoff.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't served well at all. Because he should be upfield by the time you threw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Lions.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down now. Bernard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run it here with Bernard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Jones in on the stop. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings.
On 2nd down, Bernard. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings 31. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give to Anderson here, out of the gun. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Tackled at the 29-yard line.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Here's Anderson. He's got it on the draw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Anderson. That's good.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they'll corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
They'll run for it with Anderson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Rodney Anderson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And the Vikings
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On 1st down, it's Patterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down, Watson. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now Austin. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Lions will take over.
1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
The 35-yard line.
And then open down the middle of the field. And now the ball's out, full near midfield. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Minshew 1st and 10. The open man is Westbrook. And he's taken down inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. This one taken in by Cephas. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay, as the first half is winding down, and the Lions are able to grow their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot before the break. Watson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that's going to be incomplete. too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Some critical games going on as teams fight for those final playoff berths. Let's get you around the NFL here in a busy Week 16. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And they start the second half with Johnson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Offense.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
They'll find Lindsey here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain
of 32 that time.
Minnesota.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
4th down.
I know any coach would take 2nd and 3 all day. You think you're in pretty good shape. Instead, after 2 runs, though, they're at 4th and 1. Didn't pick it up.
Back-to-back 1-yard gains. This defense, the challenge was accepted.
Lions 24. Vikings 3.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that one-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 3rd down, Watson. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Running from the gun, Johnson. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
The tackle by Jelani Tavai. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 38, Watson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Watson's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Lions, 38-yard.
Out of the gun, Watson. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Offense.
So that'll back them up 5. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. Tavecchio puts this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
Vikings 6.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away, maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own 26.
And here again comes Gardner Minshew. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun is Minshew. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
That's a gain of 8.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. It'll be Minshew again. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a carry for Bernard. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. complete. Jefferson the target. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Trey Flowers, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, here's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lindsey.
Watson's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Williams on the coverage.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
On 1st down, Bernard. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Bernard, the ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the
The ball carrier.
The Lions on third down. They've hit.